Sawasdee Krub and welcome to the weekly update on the Royal Thai government. Here are some of today's cabinet resolution for Tuesday, 16 June 2015. In accordance with the United Nations Security Council resolution, Thailand has now embargoed the export and import of weapons and military equipment with the state of Libya. The Cabinet approved the proposal by the Ministry of Commerce today, which will come in a form of a ministerial announcement. The Cabinet has assigned several government agencies to comply with this resolution and in accordance with the Thai laws. These include the Ministry of Defense, Finance, Transport, Energy, Commerce, Interior, and Justice. Other government agencies that are taking part are the National Security Council, the National Intelligence Agency, the Royal Thai Police, the Anti-Money Laundering Agency, and the Bank of Thailand. All the government agencies will have to report on progress to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who will then inform Security Council of Thailand measures. The embargo includes all weapons and military equipment except the following. First, non-lethal military equipment for humanitarian operations, technical cooperation, and arms reduction. Second, body armor, bulletproof vest, and field helmet for United Nations personnel, members of the press, and the humanitarian and development official. And third, small arm and light weaponry strictly for United Nations personnel, members of the press, and the humanitarian operation official. All these exceptions must be approved by a committee before being exported. The Ayeyarwady Chao Phraya Mekong Economic Strategy, or ECMEX, will have a summit in Myanmar on 23 June 2015. Therefore, today the Cabinet has endorsed the Naypyidaw Declaration for the upcoming the 6th Summit, as well as the ECMEX Plan of Action for 2016 and 2018. The Cabinet approved this proposal made by the Foreign Ministry. The Naypyidaw Declaration mentions the ECMEX next plan of action, which will cover regional cooperation in 8 key areas. They are facilitating trade and investment, agriculture, industry and energy, connectivity, tourism, human resource development, public health, and the environment. Some specific programs of the cooperation between the 5 member countries that are expected to follow from this plan of action are more efficient measures for border crossing, the promotion of contract trade and investment, technology transfer on rice production, and enhanced cooperation on disaster risk reduction and mitigation. The 5 members of the ECMEX are Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam. The Ministry of Commerce today proposed that Thailand agree to an exchange of notes between the ASEAN Secretariat and Germany, and a draft agreement to implement the project called Competition Law in ASEAN Phase 2. This project involves cooperation between the government of the Federal Republic of Germany and the ASEAN member states to promote the establishment of an agency to oversee competition and the application of competition laws for ASEAN Phase 2. Of this project covers the period from 2015 and 2017. The project has involved funding for projects on the education of competition policy and law among the ASEAN countries, which has been essential for the lead-up to the ASEAN Economic Community. The project focuses on country experiences and international best practices with the view to creating a fair competition environment in ASEAN. It seeks to enhance and accelerate the development of national competition policy within each ASEAN member state. Another key objective of the project is to promotion of economic efficiency and the growth of a regional level. And lastly, for this week, the Cabinet has approved the project called Strengthening Capacity and Incentive for Wildlife Conservation in the Western Forest Complex. The project was proposed by the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Environment. Is based on the cooperation with the UNDP. On the Thai side, the project will be under the supervision of the Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation. The project has 3 key areas of focus, including biodiversity, climate change, and other programs for environmental and natural resources management. The goal of the program is to enhance the management effectiveness of the forest conservation landscapes and protected area system. The project is aligned with the Thailand international obligation to biodiversity protection and is in line with the direction of the National Economic and Social Development Plan of 2012 and 2016. This first part of the project is directed toward strengthening existing best practice activities and will aim to reduce the direct threats to tiger and prey and improve effectiveness of the wildlife sanctuary management. The second part of the project is focused on linking sustainable livelihood development with specific conservation outcome and improving economic link between villages and the wildlife sanctuaries. The third part of the project is directed toward raising of the awareness in community for the need to conserve and the importance of protecting the forest landscapes and associated with wildlife. That's it for this week. Thank you very much for your kind attention and สวัสดีครับ